Hello, this is the book saying obake-san's ghost. I'm playing Link's Decision 2, Chronos, The Tears of Fate, part 29. After killing Ganon and finishing the story, we went to Secret 1 and Secret 2 and beat both of those. There are 2 left, so we are going to obviously go to Secret number 3. We already did combat, that was the first secret, and this maze for the second. The third secret's gonna just have a ton of puzzles in them. So I really don't know how long this is gonna take me to get through. And I'm not really sure I'll be able to talk very well while trying to figure out puzzles. So I'm gonna try, even though it is probably just going to make the video longer, but we'll see. And one thing I noticed is that I am not sure whether we actually went into any of the 3-stair warps, and there's one right here. They work the same as they did in Zelda 1. Where do you think you're going? It's a legitimate question. And then it brings you to one of the other 3 locations. It's a warp ring of 4 locations. And I had one for the regular power bracelet, and then a second one for the power glove with, heavier rocks. I don't even need the rupees. I don't know why I'm doing that. So we're going to head to the future. We need to get to the swamp. So, yeah, you could go to level 6, but this should take a little bit less time. And we don't have to go far from this location. If you went to level 6, then you had to go all the way through the swamp. Here we can at least start out pretty far. Here it is. So, it begins. Secret level 3, Japanese puzzle box. Why? By the way, Japanese puzzle box is a type of puzzle. It's got a box. It's got a bunch of drawers and little things that you can pull out, and so it may take 15, 20 different moves in order to get the whole puzzle open. So that thing I cannot get by doing that. I've got to come back around the other way. And I am not sure I would be able to do that. But I am going to try to do that. So, yeah, that did not work. I cannot get to it that way. Yeah, I shouldn't have even tried. It may be something that can only be done from the other side. There are things like that in here. And that's how you have to do it. So what do I want to do here? I guess go up this way. Aha. So yeah, you can see this is going to be difficult to talk while going through this. And there are it's going to be puzzle after puzzle. Just every single room. So, obviously that's not where we're going, but there is no boss here, so who cares? There we go. And the center path lets you skip areas you've already been, so use the keys. So I got 2 keys at once here. I mean, you could tell that there were 2 keys. And still gotta make my way back. Usually easier the way back. And most of the puzzles, fortunately, I don't have to go both directions. Is that a good idea? No. That's not gonna work, so gotta go back around. But yeah, there's just really not a whole lot of the puzzles that you have to worry about both directions for. And I think I just got myself stuck in the same location as before. Although... there we go. Made my way back to the start. So as you can see here, lock block. So we have to come across to the side, and the dungeon just kind of snakes around back and forth. So the silver or gray switches here are for you to put blocks on. Some of the other puzzles use it a little more. And more block puzzles, of course. So, yeah, let's see if I'm able to talk. So I mentioned before about, using a CAD software in order to, lay out your overworld, and same thing for the dungeons too. It's particularly easy to lay out the dungeons in CAD, and there's a bunch of choices for free CAD software. But what I would suggest is NanoCAD. It's free. It looks pretty much like AutoCAD, which is the oh great, I already messed up there. Which is one of the most common CAD software for professional use. So it's actually pretty easy to transition between the two. That is not helpful. But I did get the key. But yeah, it's pretty easy to use CAD software. It's not like it used to be with, you pretty much had to know exactly what you were doing with it if you wanted to do anything. So, yeah, it's easy to draw stuff. There's Polyline for drawing lines that have, one or more segments. Polyline lets you draw a bunch of segments at once in a single object. You can use the move command, the copy command. The stretch command is really useful too. You can make blocks for standard symbols or stuff like that, and use here we go. Use copy or insert to make more of them. Oh great, a key. And one thing that's particularly useful is select similar. That lets you select all of a particular block or same object. And I mentioned previously you can put stuff on layers in different colors, so you can isolate particular layers. And since they are different colors, it's easy to see what's where. Oh, now how am I actually going to get through this? There we go. And you can also make exact distances with things. That was not the right thing to do. I need to clear out some things in that room. So you can like move something or copy something and then just type in that you want, 2 feet to the left, so you type in copy and then 2, and it moves it to the whatever direction your mouse is from where you started, but by exactly 2 feet. So then you can copy 2 and 4 and 6 and 8 and make copies that way. There we go, that looks good. So yeah, as you can see, not everything here is a block puzzle, but that is the most common thing, and we're snaking our way through. And so yeah, NanoCAD is pretty much like a pared down version of AutoCAD. That's what the name is, for. But yeah, it's extremely useful and very easy to edit stuff once you've made it. If you're a knight, show me your badge. If you know how this works. If you don't have a class, go west and go down the stairs and bring some rupees. So if you decided not to select a class, which is definitely a possibility, there is a way for you to keep going. And by the way, we have to go this way. The door locks behind you, and you have to push this. That way it ensures the knight has to come back in from this side. And that way it makes sure that they hit this key here. Otherwise, this would remain locked if you wanted to bypass sections. Here is the hook shot, so this is the thief's section. Those require the hammer, that's the monk's section. Down here is where if you do not have a class, you can still make your way through, but it costs 300 rupees. Which, whatever, that's not a whole lot, but we spent all our money on a super bomb. So we've got to take the thief's, or the wizard's side. And these are reflecting blocks. This is not the puzzle answer, but that's kind of how this works. So you just kind of have to get the correct setup with it, and just pick the right location for it to go. So that went all the way around and finally hit the switch. And there's only 2 of these, so we don't have a whole lot of stuff to look through. Otherwise, you know, the dungeon would be huge with areas that each class could only go through. And yeah, that's how you get through. You could take that warp down if you wanted to go back for some reason. And as you can see, there's the monk, the thief, and just like last time, the knight has to come in this way and unlock that before he can do anything. There's no way to get to the right from here without going left. Or at least I hope that's how it is set up, because that was the intent. So yeah, once I get all the CAD stuff set up with NanoCAD, this is kind of a block puzzle with a twist. The obvious way to get through is to follow this path, but that actually locks the door, so we've got to find our way through that room without pushing that a block onto that side. So I think I've already screwed that up. So the way through this, still can't go that way, is here. Avoid that right-hand section entirely. And this one, yeah, that worked pretty well. So yeah, when I have the AutoCAD program set up, that's when I start putting in all of the details that I want, locations of the dungeons and stuff like that. And this block puzzle is kind of interesting. You have to get every single one of these in the right location, and they only push in one direction. So you've got to just kind of fill in all of the gaps here, which doesn't seem like too difficult of a problem, but it can be a problem sometimes, because you can lock yourself in with this. So there are ways to mess this up and have to start over again. But I am hoping to avoid anything like that. Okay, good. That one goes up. That means this one must go down, the next one must go up. Because otherwise there's none to fill in the block. The gray whatever. And every single block has a button for it. So this goes all the way over there. This one goes way over here. So yeah, I think we've got this set up. So yeah, we put in all of the details. They can be moved around easily and stuff like that. Some of them I already had an idea of what I wanted, and some of them I adjusted as I put in different features. And there goes that block puzzle. Good. And of course another key to get. So, as far as the dungeons go, some of the dungeons can be developed kind of independently, but hopefully some of them are not. And of course, here is a very difficult block puzzle. Every single one of these has to be pushed, but let's see. Yeah, that's not gonna work right, is it? There we go. And the left and right loop back around. There's an easier solution if you go through one of those doors. Well, not much easier, barely easier. Here we've got blocks that we can't do anything about. Or at least can't do anything about at the moment. But then we push this, and now we can walk on those blocks or push other blocks on them. So, we can do stuff like that. Almost to the end of this dungeon, actually. So here, we've got to make our way through. And I am gonna need the boomerang for this. So let's see, where do I want to go with this? I guess this one doesn't matter. I hope I am going the right way with this. That is one of the problems with the boomerang with this. For some reason, diagonal shots tend to hit the thing twice. There we go. Did I get myself stuck here? Yes. Because, yeah, pushing this over. If I could push this one down again, that would work for me. And now I've got to try that again. So this time still gonna do that. There we go. Oh, so close. This one is not going to be easy either. Ooh, I just locked myself in. I had better solve this then. So, yeah, that's not going to get me anything. That's not going to get me anything. So I guess this is the only path to take. And I took it well. Alright, so now I can get all the way up to here without bothering with any of those other puzzles. So even if I do get myself stuck, I don't have to go far. And now this puzzle. So, this one is definitely going to be very difficult. The deal with this is, you see the door shut. As we push this block onto this thing, we get a different location to hit. So that is kind of the whole issue with this. It is not an easy puzzle because it just I think I've already messed that part up. Because you don't know where the next one is going to go, so you gotta kinda plan out how you're gonna get through all of this. Ooh, and I already used that block. So I cannot finish it here. There's no way for me to move a block onto this tile. So another attempt. Oh, and by the way, the music here is from Arrow the Aerobat. It's the Circus Act song. So let's see. This was pretty good. This next part was a problem though. And if I remember correctly, I do not want to push this up because then I won't be able to get to the one that comes up next. So I am going to try that. So I can hit that. I can hit that. That. And there we go. Finish that room. Whew. Alright. Just a standard block puzzle room. I don't know if standard is really the right term for it, but nope. Was not too difficult. Good. And finally, the boss key room. So we have to make sure we take care of all of these. So how do I do that without messing any of these up? So I could push this down to the left, but then I'm okay with that. Push that there, that there, that there, that there. Ugh. If I push this to the side, that's not gonna work, but I can do this. And we have the boss key. And of course this one. Don't really care what happens with it. I just have to find my way out, and that is not gonna do it. Oh, so close to the end of this. So, what do I do from here? Yeah, that does it. Good. And this one doesn't matter. I'm not looking to get through it. So this is the end of the dungeon. Yeah, Zelda 1 people. And this is the Earthbound song for the house. Very nice. I hope you had fun in this entirely unnecessary dungeon. So that is where we're going to end this time. Next time we will hit secret number 3. That'll be my favorite dungeon in the whole thing. So we'll have to pick up there. Thanks for watching.